We the Amazonians pledge our loyalty. Praise to our Savior who granted us the freedom. A legend to the hero who bowed along the Diablo. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in a nation flowing with earth and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our needs, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our needs, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation.
Fellow Ambazonians, the dedication, determination, and bravery demonstrated by our valiant restoration forces so far does not only gladdens the soul of our ancestors and inspires our hope for Boya in a very optimistic manner, but it sends straight and very clear signals to the occupiers that our generation of Ambazonians will not quit nor settle for anything less than a totally free homeland. Yes, the exceptionalism of our fighters cannot be compared to anything less than respect. We owe an incredible debt of gratitude to the men and women of all our self-defense groups across the entire national territory. In spite of the numerous distractions, mostly on social media, the verbal split within and between groups, as we speak today, our volunteer soldiers on ground zero are focused and unwaveringly, I can proudly tell you that from every local government area to the counties, the ASC experts are instituting an effective response plan to meet every challenge. Nothing will divert us from our clear mission. We will press on through every hardship. We will overcome every danger, and we will prevail every day, every week, and every month until we chase the evil colonizers out of our God-given land. We shall not relent. We shall not surrender. Today marks the conclusion of the 9-day lockdown of our national territory. We have not only inflicted a huge economic damage on our ailing opponents, but we have reiterated that we are in control. And this is victory indeed. This victory is not for the interim government. It is for the entire people of Ambazonia. It has been over 15 months since the war was declared upon us by the terrorist gang leader Paul Biya, and every day has brought us even closer to our objective. At the opening of our defense apparatus on ground zero, our fighters were mostly using bare hands, knives, den tools, and anything they could find to defend our people. Today, the weaponry has fast evolved thanks to our restoration forces who are steadily harvesting better weapons from Paul Biya's criminal soldiers. During this lockdown, we have recorded huge victories. I have been briefed that our restoration forces, only a few days ago, took out one of the occupiers' deadliest, called Brigadier General Buba, neutralized in Ambazonia. We seized armor cars, harvested heavy weapons. It's been a succession of excellence all across the nation of Ambazonia, from the Bui warriors to the Manyugos warriors, from the mountain lions of Sako to the seven kata of Bafut, etc. You are the best of Ambazonia. Nevertheless, please, don't let down your guards. The local response infrastructure in liaison with the Homeland Security and ASC are standing the test of time. Permit me to say that every goal reached in this crusade and every sacrifice either by our civilian population or our volunteer warriors on ground zero is a priceless contribution towards our liberation efforts. To our restoration forces, the service you have done and are still rendering in this great struggle in which we are engaged is heroic. I present you all on behalf of your beloved country with the Kuva Likenye Medals of Valor. You must come to agreement with me that the path we have opted for against a ruthless dictatorship is full of hazardous uncertainties, but it is the one most needed against an entrenched murderous regime that had caged us by colonialism for over 56 years. The cost of freedom can be high, but Ambazonians have proven that we are ready to pay the price. The one path we shall never choose is the path of surrender or submission to La République for our total annihilation. Our goal is not the victory of the might, but the vindication of the right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom. Here in this hemisphere, and we hope this will set an example of reference in the world of the oppressed. With God on our side, that goal will be achieved. From hence, we should escalate our rage. We are going forth into this independence war with the notion that every independence war ends with freedom and the ultimate harvest of all that which was denied. And we shall be accompanied by the spirit of the thousands of martyrs, the blood of our hopeful ancestors who were humiliated and rejected and killed for their unwavering determination to right this wrong. Our murdered fathers and butchered mothers, our murdered brothers and burned families, these should make our resolve deadlier than death. Henceforth, we should be much more vigilant, because even as it gets fiercer, the victory is surer. My dear people, I have heard the call for KA 94. It would interest you to know that was only an aspect carefully encapsulated in our Amber Peace Plan as the investment phase. I can confidently tell you that this interim government has provided more help to our volunteers on the ground than any group of people since independence. While we need to urgently transform our ground response in this war, it is worth noting that the ambush that led to the fall of Brigadier General Buba and his guards could not have been such a success without a combination of strategy and sophistication. You must continue to invest your trust in your interim government. We need your help. As Ambazonians, this is the first real war we are fighting since we left Nigeria peacefully and reaffirmed the sovereignty of our nation as a thriving democracy. From peace plans to den tools, and now taking out Goliath's henchmen, I think we are collectively doing very well. Do not be misguided by the high-sounding anti-revolutionaries who want to turn you off through lies and fabrications. On the issue of our financial audit, be it known that this interim government is made up of responsible individuals making huge sacrifices. I take full responsibilities for the delays because the buck stops on my desk. Earlier today, I signed an executive order in which I have set forth a limited time for the ongoing audit to be completed and accounts fully transferred to our National Treasury Board. I have also called on all county chairs to elect or nominate one expert each to join the National Treasury Board while we wait for the 2017-2018 audit to be completed and presented to our people. Stay calm. Don't stop your valued subscriptions or contributions. Delay is not denial. There is no smoking gun. You will hear from me soon with the answers you deserve. Ambazonians, we should be smart enough not to let down our faith in our dedicated leadership at the slightest impulse, because much is at stake. By the first day of March, I will come again to prove to you why Ambazonia is the best country on earth. I would like to also reiterate that there is no extension of the lockdown as of now. The interim government will make that determination in consultation with the ASC and Ground Zero Command. We will get back to you, of course, as soon as such a decision is jointly reached. Finally, all our people currently being traumatized by this war on Ground Zero, our hearts and prayers are with you. Once we get to Buea, Mr. President says I should also inform you, we plan to provide you with free access to welfare and health services, especially to all those currently wounded, maimed, and tortured by the Cameroon's barbaric terrorists. Your welfare will be our prime responsibility. It is important to inform you also that our beloved President, His Excellency Sako Tabe, and our distinguished leaders in detention are doing well and are in very high spirits. They are fasting and praying for us daily. Our resilience should serve as the best message for them as they face our enemies in court with their heads held even higher. On behalf of the interim government, let us observe a moment of silence for all our fallen heroes. My people, keep the faith burning. We are winning because we have categorically denied our enemy the victory they boasted of 1 year ago. A luta continua. Long live Ambazonia. Short live the war. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. Thank you.
Hail this land of glory, we the Amazonians pledge our loyalty. Praise to our Savior who granted us our freedom. Our legends to the heroes who fought along with Diablo. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. flowing rivers and honey. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation.